Welcome to Oak Tree Stories, timeless tales rooted in India. Here you'll find gentle, thoughtful tales drawn from our rich storytelling traditions, from ancient fables and folklore to heartwarming slices of modern Indian life. Each story is carefully chosen and lovingly crafted to be age appropriate and calming, with just a touch of wonder. So come, get cozy, and let the story begin. Hi, I'm Shalini, your storyteller. Before we begin today's story, I want to share something that we at Oak Tree Stories are really, truly excited about. We always say that every child deserves a story of their own. Well, now we can actually make that happen. We are now creating personalized audio stories. Stories written especially for one child, with that child as the hero or heroine. Their name in the title. Their story told in the Oak Tree Stories way, warm and thoughtful and full of heart. You can commission a story for a birthday, a milestone, a new baby, or simply because you love a child and want to give them something they will never forget. Once the story is ready, it gets its very own episode on Oak Tree Stories, released on all major podcast platforms, with a custom episode cover featuring the child's name. And right now, we have an introductory offer going on, so it's a wonderful time to commission one. If this sounds like something you'd like to give to a child in your life, you can find all the details at www.oaktreebooks.in/Oak Tree Stories. That link will also be in the episode description. All right, now for today's story. The story you are about to hear is a folk tale from Himachal Pradesh, passed down through generations in the foothills of the Himalayas. It is a story about a mistake made in kindness, about a cage, a tiger, and a promise that gets broken, and about a jackal who asks all the right questions. Find a comfortable spot, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Once upon a time, along a forest path that wound between tall trees and quiet clearings, there stood a strong wooden cage. Inside it paced a tiger. The cage was heavy, its bars thick, its door firmly shut. The tiger had been trapped there for days. He walked from one end to the other, turned and walked again. Hungry and tired, he was growing impatient. One afternoon, a villager came walking down the path. He carried a bundle of firewood on his shoulder and was thinking about getting home before sunset. "Brother, wait!" The villager stopped and looked around. "Here!" came the voice again. He turned and saw the tiger. He stepped back at once. "Don't be afraid," the tiger said. "I have been trapped here for days. If you open the door, I can go free." The villager did not move. "If I open the door," he said slowly, "you will eat me." The tiger lowered his head. "I will not," he said. "I give you my word." The villager looked at the cage, at the tiger, at the heavy latch on the door. The tiger looked very weak and very tired. The villager hesitated. Then slowly he stepped forward. He lifted the latch and opened the door. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the tiger stepped out, stretched his legs, took in a long, deep breath of open air. And then he turned. "I am very hungry," he said. The villager's grip tightened on his bundle of wood. You gave me your word, he said. The tiger looked at him steadily. I'm a tiger, he said. What did you expect? The villager swallowed. His heart was beating fast, but he kept his voice even. Let us ask others, he said. Let us see what is fair. The tiger considered this, then gave a slow nod. Ask, he said, but do not take too long. And so they walked along the path together, which was, if you think about it, quite an unusual sight. Soon they came to a large tree. Its branches spread wide, casting a deep shade across the ground. The villager explained what had happened. He spoke carefully, leaving nothing out. The tree listened. Then it said, I give shade to anyone who comes. Yet people break my branches, strip my bark, and leave me weaker each time. There was a pause. Kindness is not always returned with kindness, the tree said. The tiger is not wrong. The villager felt his heart sink. They walked further. After some time, they met an old buffalo resting by the side of the path. Its eyes were heavy with tiredness. Again, the villager explained everything. The buffalo lifted its head slowly. I worked for years, it said. I carried loads, I plowed fields, and now that I am old, I have been left behind. It looked at the tiger. The tiger is not wrong, it said. The villager grew quiet. The path ahead seemed longer now. The forest seemed deeper. Then, from behind a rock, a jackal appeared. He was small and sharp-eyed and carried himself with the air of someone who found most things quite interesting. He looked at the tiger, then at the villager, then at the cage in the distance. What is all this? He asked. The villager explained once more carefully. The jackal listened. His head tilted slightly to one side. Then he said, I don't understand. The tiger let out a low growl. How can you not understand? He said. I was in the cage. He let me out. Now I will eat him. The jackal blinked. In the cage? He said. How? The tiger frowned. What do you mean, how? The jackal stepped closer, peered at the cage, walked slowly around it once. It seems quite small, he said. The tiger stiffened. It is not small. I fit inside it quite easily. The jackal looked unconvinced. I still don't see how, he said. Show me. The tiger huffed. Then with a quick, impatient movement, he stepped back into the cage. Like this, he said. The jackal leaned in and looked closely. Ah, he said quietly. Now I see. And in that instant, the villager pulled the door shut. The latch fell into place with a firm, solid click. The tiger turned. Too late. He roared, but the bars held. The forest fell quiet again. The villager let out a long, slow breath. He turned to the jackal. Thank you, he said. The jackal flicked his tail. Next time, he said, be a little more careful about promises. The villager nodded, and without another word, he picked up his bundle of firewood and walked quickly down the path. Behind him, the tiger paced once more, inside the cage. And that was the tiger's word. a folk tale from Himachal Pradesh. There is an old saying that goes, "Not every act of kindness is a mistake, but it is worth knowing who you are being kind to." The villager's heart was good, and luckily for him, the jackal's mind was sharp. If you'd like to support this podcast and help us keep these stories going, you can make a donation through our website. Grown-ups listening, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Oak Tree Stories, where we share story updates and more from behind the scenes. This episode of Oak Tree Stories was brought to you by Shalini, Shannon, and Sushma. Until next time, keep listening, keep imagining, and remember, the right question asked at the right moment can change everything.